Why do people wake up in the morning and do that? Is because during the calm of the morning, they can practice being calm. So then when you get into the tumult of the day, you can go back to that calm that you already practiced. You understand? People don't do yoga while they're in the middle of a crisis. It's not like you're in the middle of a crisis at 3 in the afternoon. You say, all right, let me do some yoga before I handle this crisis. No, you go handle the crisis. If you've done your homework already, meditation, mindfulness exercises, working on your mindset, working on your emotions, learning how to relax in relaxed time so you can train yourself how to relax. When you get into a crazy situation, you can make yourself relax while it's happening. I remember LeBron James, he was playing for the Miami Heat at the time, and it was some series they were playing, and it was in the playoffs, and they had the camera on LeBron. Camera was always on LeBron. During the game, he like closed his eyes, and he's just breathing, and people asked him about it after the game, and they said, what were you doing? He said, I was meditating in the middle of the game. Now, if he was actually meditating, I don't know, but it looked like he was meditating. I mean, I don't think he fell asleep in the middle of the game, and that's one of the things that I mean. It's not like he just decided to meditate right there. It's that he probably, I don't know what LeBron's daily schedule was like, but he probably was doing meditation during the calm parts of his day. And then when he got to a crazy part of the day, like the middle of a game in the playoffs, he could go to that state. And he practiced, how do I go there? And he practiced going there. And I think they ended up winning that game, which is why they were talking to him after the game. Phil Jackson, legendary basketball coach, was known for doing this. He was known for getting his team into these, he's doing like these mindfulness exercises with his players during the calm times of the season, so that when they got into crazy times, Phil was famous for when the other team would be making a run against his team. Let's say they scored 10 straight points on his team and the crowd was going crazy. Phil Jackson would just sit there with his legs crossed on the bench and he wouldn't call timeout. Most coaches call timeout when the other team starts to go on a run against them. Phil Jackson wouldn't call timeout. He would just sit there and just watch them and just look at them as if to say, okay, what are y'all going to do about this? And his team would figure it out.